Guys, welcome to the Friday edition of our Tae Taekwondo Intermediate and Advanced class. My name is Master Jansen. I'm coming to you from Tiger Spirit Taekwondo in Jupiter, Florida. Thank you for taking time out of your Friday to spend some time kicking here with us. Thank you for everyone learning how to make those a little bit cleaner, keep our balance a little bit better. And since we are going to be doing some spinning motions, please make sure you have ample room around you. I don't want you to get dizzy and bounce your head off of an end table. That just would not be good. We have enough things going on right now. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Flags are to my right, so I'm going to start properly. And did it? Cookie, got it. Sabum Nikke, Kunye. Chibi. We're going to go ahead and start with a nice, easy warm-up, as always. Ready? Jumpy jacks. Feel free to count at me, count after me, as loud as you want at home. Scare the Yase! Yase! Yugo! Yoroi! Oh! Yor! Bounce in place! Forward back. Side to side. Ski steps. Crisscross. And stop. Hands in your waist. Look up. Look down. To your left. To your right. Swing down. Down. Rotate. La. Good. Stretch. And reverse. La. Good. Set. Reverse. La. Good. Set. And yase. Yase. Ilgo. Yaro. Aho. Yo. Full cross. Yaro. Aho. Yo. Feet together. Hands above your knees. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열, reverse. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Nice right feet. Turn your heels in for a sumo stretch and twist your right. Excuse me, twist your left and switch. Now twist your right. Sit in the middle, elbows down. Straighten your legs, hands on the floor. Go to your left. Go to your right. And your left knee. And switch. Left knee down. Straighten your right leg as much as you can. Middle. Walk it in. Keep your hands down. Grab your toes. Check it out. Check it. 3. Horse riding stance. Go. Ha! Focus punch. Left hand first. Ha! 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 And roll. And warm up just a little bit more on some nice easy roundhouse kicks. Make sure you step forward. Try not to stay in place. Make sure you turn, but don't worry about kicking super fast. Don't worry about kicking super hard. because again, remember, we are still just warming up, and I don't want you to pull any muscles or cause any injuries related to not being warmed up. All right? Kick stance, go sit. Ha! Right leg first. And roundhouse kick. And ha! Do. Say. Ha! Ne. Ha! That's it. Ha! That's it. Here we go. Ha! Ganor. Ha! Ow! Ha! And yo! Ha! Switch feet. Ha! Other side. Ready? Ha! Ha! Good. Ha! Say. Ha! Ne. Ha! That's it. Ha! That's it. Ha! Uno. Ha! Yanor. Ha! Aho. Ha! And your. Ha! Oh. All right. Jumping roundhouse kick. Excuse me. Jumping, turning behind roundhouse kick. Before, but I wanted to spend a little extra time on the spinning motion, because the spinning motion, I know for almost every single turning kick in the mix are turning in a very round motion. Our feet should be going more in a linear motion. The further out any part of us gets from our center of gravity, if you could, is try to imagine a line on your floor. If you have a line on your floor, wood flooring, whatever that you can stand on, I want you to try to use that today. Because when we do our turns, I want you to start on the line, and when you're done, I want you to finish on the line, so that we can really keep track that your feet are moving in a straight line rather than swinging around. One, making it slower, and two, making it harder to control. All right? So, basic concept of turning motions. I talked about this before. We have a nice, lovely kid song that goes along with it, and it's head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Again, head, shoulders, so that we can see our target. Because maybe our target has changed plans. Head turn around. So just because you've decided you're going to do a jumping turn around roundhouse kick, by the time your head gets around, if you keep an eye on the situation, excuse me, at all times, then it's really, really hard to really, one, hit your target, and two, make any necessary changes if need be. All right? So I have a crack in the floor right here. I know I went over this before, but we're talking about turning motions. That makes it possible for you to stay in that linear motion. Excuse me. It makes it possible for you to stay moving in a straight line, because if you don't, you're going to have to swing around, and that's going to make it impossible to go through. So it's a lot easier to go through an open door than it is through a closed door. I think we can all agree on that. So that's why I like to say that when we pivot that heel, we're opening the door, because we are opening the door to make this possibility for a turning motion, making that possible. All right? And finish the pivot and step through. Head heel, step straight, step through. Let's try the other side. Again, same thing. Every single time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it should feel natural. It should be easy to continue this. When you turn, if you're drawing a circle, not only are you slowing yourself down on whatever technique it is you're trying to execute, but you're wreaking havoc on all your balance, and you're probably stealing some power away from the technique you're trying to use as well. So don't draw a circle, walk straight, straight. Shoulders go around, feet go straight, all right? So let's try 5 times each direction. Let's try it in a nice smooth motion, but instead of going step by step, just one smooth, non-stop motion. So we're gonna turn through and stop. Ready? And ra. Good. Set. Ready? Ra. Good. Set. Remember, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Neck. That's it. Oh. Now you'll find that turning in one direction feels a bit awkward, and then turning in another direction feels right as rain. That's normal. That is natural. That is everybody. Everybody has a side that is so easy to turn, and then going in the other direction, nah, not so much. But we just try to work both sides so we can get them as close to equal as possible. Okay? Now, walking, turning behind, roundhouse kick. Even if you already know jumping, turning behind, this is always a good way to warm that motion up, because it gets everything going in the right direction, in the right early. You don't have to add any additional motions. It's very, very basic, and it should feel comfortable and easy. Once you get past the turn and step, boom, it's just a kick. So you just turn, step, roundhouse kick. 3. See? Piece of cake. All right. Let's try that 5 times. Ready? Ah! Ha! Go! Ha! I'll go this way. Set! Ha! Retreat. Ha! Other side. Ready? Ah! Ha! Good. Ha! So, hopefully, doing the turning first help warm that up, give you a little bit more confidence. If you catch yourself drawing that circle, you got to figure out how to just turn and step straight through. Most people draw that circle because they don't have the kind of setting. It will take time off of your kick. And what do we need more than anything is sparring? we need speed. So anything we can do to decrease the time it takes us to execute any type of technique is very, very much to our advantage. Now, jumping, turning on, exactly the same. People have a tendency to be in a rush to kick in your hip and your hip flexor. Not only that, but it decreases the speed of the turn substantially because, again, you're going away from your center line, from your center of gravity. And if you want a good visual on what I mean is how that works, if you've ever seen figure skating, you'll see the figure skaters spin, and they always start with their hands out. They start slow, but as they bring their hands in, they go faster, faster, faster. The same concept that works the same for us, but we're just doing a different application, but it's exactly the same science that gets them to keep their balance and than it does for us as well. So when we do a jumping turning behind, don't start to turn and pick your knee up when your body is still facing over here. Try to come all the way around and then kick straight. Try to bring your knees so that they're moving more in a straight line. When you move in a straight line, that's it. It's so much easier to get it to happen, to get everything to happen in the right sequence. All right, so let's take what we've learned. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Jump, nice and relaxed. After you jump, straight. Just pick your knee up, let your hip continue to turn, and then snap that kick out. All right? Let's try 5 times. Go ahead and bounce. And ta-da. Ha! Good. Ha! Set. Ha! Ne. Ha! That's it. Ha! Switch feet. Ready? Ha! Ha! Good. Ha! Set. Ha! Ne. Ha! That's it. Ha! And roll. Catch your breath. Were you able to make that adjustment? Did that feel comfortable? Are you still having trouble in drawing a circle with your foot? It's always good to break these motions down step by step and go back to the basics to retool. Once we get bad habits, it is so hard to recalibrate. And I speak from experience. It is so difficult to try to reprogram than it is to start from scratch and build things up the right way. I get it. But remember, don't get frustrated. Just get better every day. As soon as you get frustrated, you stop with being willing to learn because you're too busy filling yourself with negative thoughts and negativity, and you're probably going to end up doing things out of anger and causing things to happen in the wrong form, in the wrong sequence, and setting things in muscle memory in a very bad way. So if you find yourself getting frustrated, take a break. Don't keep pushing. Clear your head. Maybe you need to clear it for 10 days. Maybe you just need to pack it in for a day. and then come back the next day, try it again. Whatever works best for you, that's all that matters. There should be a lot of excitement, and when you hit that next level and you finally figure something out, it's just like, yay, I get it, finally, why did it take so long? But that's just the way it is. Everything we do is difficult until it isn't. Everything. So with that in mind, remember, don't get frustrated. Just get better. Let's take the next step. Same sequence, staying close to the center line. It makes all the difference in the world. It means everything when it comes to turning motions. Spinning kick. The turning sequence is exactly the same. It doesn't change. The only thing that changes is the kicking motion. We're still going head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. If you rush it, you're going to kick early, and you're gonna hook before you get to your target. Maybe you'll miss it because you'll be too low, too high, whatever. But more than likely, you're probably going to kick early, or you're going to kick late. So take what we've done. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Try to come around as much as you can. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. And then try the full kick, 12:45, and then hook through to 11:30. If you can get your spin kick to be a little more stable, maybe it'll get a little faster because you're staying more on your center line, which will also make it more controllable. Okay? Ready? Try it 5 times. And ha! Good. Ha! Say. Ha! Ne. Ha! Kind of the same. Keep trying. If it feels the same, if you catch yourself winning out and getting away from your center line, try to stop yourself from throwing the kick and reset. Anytime you feel yourself going ahead, starting, doing it wrong, don't finish. Stop, relax, reset, feel it the right way, beginning to end. Because once you can feel the difference between wrong and right, if you can feel it, you can fix it. And that's guaranteed. But until you can feel the difference between what's not so good and what is good, it's really, really hard to try to connect with what I'm saying. Good. Ha! Say. Ha! Ne. Ha! That's it. Ha! Oh. Again, one side is always going to feel a little bit better than the other. It's our responsibility as martial artists, as athletes, to be as close to equal on both sides as we can. It's everyone's tendency to want to stick with the good side, but you use that good side to learn what it feels like to do it right, so that you can try to take that feeling and recreate the feeling on the not so smart side. If you can try to do that, then the not so smart side will catch up a lot faster than you think, because you will remember how something feels 10 times faster than how something looks. You can recreate a feeling faster than you can recreate a visual, because you can feel in the motion. You can't see a visual till after it's over. So when you're doing it, think about how it feels. If it feels uncomfortable, all right. So let's try 5 more. Let's see how you do. Don't forget to turn, stay relaxed. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. If you've been working on your back kick, let's do 5 more back kicks with us. Make sure that when you're done with your back kick, remember, don't overturn. Your back should still be away from your target because it gives you a chance to protect yourself from a counterattack just in case you miss. All right, five more times, and we'll go ahead and we'll wrap this up. Ready? And ah, ha, good, ha, say, ha, ne, ha, that's it, ha, 5, switch, and ah, ha, good, ha, say, ha, ne, ha, that's it, ha, oh, all right. Thank you again for joining us on our Friday edition of this class. I hope that the way we went over the turn, explaining the linear nature of the movement, rather than always thinking about it being a full rotation, helps you connect with the motion a little bit better and lets you understand how much easier it is to turn and maintain your balance when your feet are moving in a straight line, as opposed to drawing that circle. Keep practicing. Do your best. Don't forget, we'll be here on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday until this craziness is over and we can come back and we can all be together in the same room. But don't forget to keep checking my YouTube channel. I have the yellow belt one set sparring that should be going up this evening. Spent all day editing that and working on that. So for my yellow belts, that is on its way. I'm Master Jansen. Thank you so much again for giving your time and your attention. If you know anybody else that is lacking in their practice and needs somewhere to focus so they can sort of stay in, tell your friends. This is all free, so it doesn't matter. The more the merrier. The more we can compare notes, the better. All right, let's finish up. Ready? Check. And cookie, dahil, kunyi. Sabum ninke, kunyi. Thanks again for kicking in here with us. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Stay healthy. See you next time.